So what about like regulations compared to Chicago? Obviously, we got the Chicago CRLTO that we've all grown used to inside Chicago. The suburbs have many different scattered regulations. How does that compare in these other markets?
Very few regulations. Both of those states are very much landlord friendly. If you don't pay rent, you're likely not going to be living there too long. So tenants don't mess around as much. I think there is a lot more room here for the quote unquote professional tenants to, get into a building and then stay for a very long time without paying rent. Although I'll say overall on the, anything that I had where I was invested in the Chicago area, managed through COVID pretty well. I know some people, struggled quite a bit getting some tenants out and had some really bad problem tenants, but overall, anything that I was invested in or some of my close friends that have investments, they did pretty well.
Curious about the from a brokerage standpoint. I do feel that there's a small amount of brokers that do a majority of the deals here on the multifamily here in Chicago. Are you seeing something similar in those other markets?
Yeah, in Indianapolis, there's one broker, it's through 𝗬𝘃𝗏𝗵𝗁. They control probably 50 to 60% of the market.
Wow.
And they have just massive market share, where the leaders in Chicago are typically no more than 20% of the market. So there are a handful of brokers. In Cincinnati, it's a little bit more spread out. One difference in Cincinnati is there's fewer larger properties, where Indianapolis has a lot of the 100 to 300 unit complexes throughout the suburban area. Cincinnati is a bit more like Chicago in the way that there's a lot more properties in that kind of 10 to 60 unit range and fewer in that 100 to 300 range. So because the properties are smaller, there's more local brokers that have, their hands in the mix. But in Indianapolis in particular, yeah, there's only a handful of brokers that are controlling most of the transactions.